Today, I am gladly to review one magnificent piece that is set or that was intended to be released for the 20th anniversary of Cars. I present to you the 20th anniversary exclusive Funko Pop Lightning McQueen. Let's get to it. How's it going, Diecast Garagsters? This is Alex's Diecast Garage. Welcome back to the Alex's Diecast Garage YouTube channel. And today, I am really proud and excited to review with you guys this magnificent piece that was released intended for the celebration of the 20th anniversary of the very first Cars movie. I am proud to present to you Funko Pop number 1708. Special edition Lightning McQueen vinyl figure. So we're not gonna be taking him out of the box. We're just gonna be reviewing. The parts of him that is visible from these clear plastic protecting him, because I don't want to take him out of the box and kind of ruin how the box was really creased by how I found him in Diecast Huntdown episode 7. Which was not clearly a Diecast Huntdown. It's more like kind of a Funko Pop Huntdown than the Diecast Huntdown. But since that's the name of our hunting series, I guess we can call it that way. And yeah, enough yappering. We're gonna be taking a look at the Funko Pop Lightning McQueen. We're gonna be taking a look at him at the box, and yeah. So let's do a little rundown for when was this released, and yeah. So it was first, I think it was first published or revealed to the public. I think that was January or December. It's kind of like early January that this Lightning McQueen is revealed. I think I first saw it in Instagram. And yeah, it was first released, or pre-released as a Toy Temple exclusive. Alex's Diecast Garage. What's the difference of this from the Toy Temple exclusive? Well, I'm gonna flash to you guys a little picture of the Toy Temple exclusive. The only difference is the Toy Temple exclusive has an exclusive Funko Pop acrylic protector. The outer box kind of made of plastic or hard plastic, protecting the box from creases and stuff. But good thing I found this one on mint box. Maybe a couple of creases here and there, but overall mint. Maybe just a couple of, since in shipping, but it is overall mint. And it was only one of it when I found him at a Toys R Us in episode 7 of the Diecast Huntdown. And yeah, this guy was first released in February of 2026 as a Toy Temple exclusive. I think it was pre-released, but good thing when I did Diecast Huntdown episode 7 at a Toys R Us, I did not expect to find him in the Funko Pop section. He was just only one of them. There was just only one of them. It was this one, and the other Funko Pops was from different movies or franchises, let's say K-pop Demon Hunters and so on and so forth. That's the only Cars Funko Pop that I saw in the Funko Pop section. Because a little backstory of how I found this. So I walked into Toys R Us. I'll just show you guys a little picture of the car section they had there. So they're stuck with still the late 2025 cases still. They did not get in yet the 2026 cases because there was no packaging there that for the diecast that had the glossy card back. Unlike when I found Carlo Veloso, Dexter Hoover, Noah Gocheck, who had a glossy card back, so that's an indicator that it's from China. Yeah, there's a picture again. And yeah, I went on to the Lego section to check out the Speed Champions Lightning McQueen, and then later I found, thanks to my cousin, they found this one that was sitting there. It was only one of them, and yeah, There's only one of them, and he was positioned like this, just like an ordinary Funko Pop, which is, yeah, sitting like that. But unlike other Funko Pops, this one's sitting like horizontally. And yeah, that's how I found him. And it was only one of them. And the others were from K-pop Demon Hunters and stuff. And I think I saw other Disney stuff, and this was the only stuff they had for Pixar. I did not see any Toy Story stuff there, so that's a shame. I also hunted for Hot Wheels. They did not have a good selection, so I did not even bother to take a picture of it. So yeah, and a little, if you guys are questioning why did I take out Rusty's Racing Center Lightning McQueen and Lightning McQueen's Chester Whipple filter, well, frankly, this Lightning McQueen is actually based off of the Rust East Racing Center paint job, which we'll be comparing to in a bit. And it's kind of like in between Rust East Racing Center McQueen and Lightning McQueen's Chester Whipple filter. So, yeah, this is why I frankly took these two out and showed you guys in a video. And enough yappering, now let's take a look at the main box. So, as your typical, it's my first time reviewing a Funko Pop on the channel, so forgive me if I say some wrong things about this is my first time reviewing a Funko Pop, so let's get to it. Very simple. Okay, your typical Funko logo and the pop with a little chat circle, is that what you want to call it? And a little R, I think that's Rights Reserved logo. And you got this little lining over here in red, which is very nice, and then kind of leads to the picture of the Funko Pop itself, which is very nice. I really like those kind of gags that they do for the Funko Pops. And you got their warning, choking hazards, got all the good stuff. Yeah, attention, and it's all in different languages. And then it stands right there. You got the name Lightning McQueen vinyl figurine El Vinil, Figura de Vinil, and then you got here the Disney Cars logo, and then it extends all the way up to the number of the pop, which is 1708. I think that's the number. Another Funko logo, and then the website for the Funko Pops. Yeah. Oh, camera's bad. And you got up here the pop logo again, all rights reserved, Lightning McQueen. And you got the pop himself. Oh, a little unique thing as well. Wait, let me adjust the light. Okay, now we got the lighting back. And then what's unique about this, it has the sticker of your the Funko Special Edition sticker. There you go. Zoom in right in. Get a good look at it. And then Funko with like stars, Funko logo, and then a little crown. And here is, I think, the number. I don't know what that is. If any Funko experts are watching this, kindly let me know in the comments what this thing stands for. Maybe for the code of the pop. And then you got here QR code. If you scan this, I think yeah, I've already tried it. I scanned it on the Funko app, and once I scanned it, it kind of like goes to the this one in the website. Yeah, I've already downloaded the Funko app, so yeah. Here's the side. Pop, Lightning McQueen, and then what's unique about this is as well, it's got a little picture, 1708, and then a little picture of McQueen, the upper part. And here's my favorite part. The back is just awesome. Admire like how good Funko, Mattel should really start taking notes for this one, They should really gotta start taking notes or taking pointers. Look at what Tomika's doing. Look at what Disney Store, no, I don't think it. Look what Funko Pop did. I mean, look how glorious that packaging is. I mean, this kind of gives me the vibes from the 2017 packaging of Mattel Cars 3 diecasts. Kind of like the black and the red. Yeah. You got pop. Here you got the picture of Lightning McQueen there. That's the expression that we will be getting from the Funko Pop. So, the very crisp Cars logo. You just gotta love every single detail that they just really give to the box. It's very awesome. Number 1708. And yeah, that mainly is supposed to be it. Disney Pixar licensing, Disney website, and then we got all those download the Funko app promotional stuff, little gags. The side, same thing. And then I forgot to show, it also has the Pixar logo and the Funko logo. So yeah, now here we're gonna be taking a look at the Funko Pop now. So this, as I said, this is based off of the Rust Ease Racing Center paint job. So you could like see details here and there that are familiar from the Rust Ease Racing Center McQueen. So we got the red 95 splashed out in mud, and you can see there, I don't know if you can see it quite clearly, but the front wheels are rotated to the right, and then it kind of has a little base that is clearly like the mud and everything and all the good stuff. 95, I don't know if it's visible on camera, the Rust Ease logo that they also had on the, in like your standard Racing Center diecast. The red 95, if only they should have done like the, I'll show you a picture of the original Funko Pop Rust Ease Racing Center McQueen. There you go. If only they have done that, or that kind of like red to this one, maybe that would have made this thing more desirable to have. Maybe just like the metallic, like this one right here on the, this is the Tomika Rust Ease Racing Center McQueen. So yeah, they should have done that. What a great opportunity it was for Funko if they did it on metallic and everything. Put the gold foil on it. That would have made it much more desirable to have this kind of Funko Pop. But what's important is we have acquired the Funko Pop, so okay. Let's go back. Yeah. It's a very desirable piece to have. I really love, like, yeah, you still have the traditional Funko Pop traits there, like the black eyes, and I think they also gave him a windshield. If you can see, it's visible. There's kind of like a plastic piece in the eye part, or the eyes. Yeah, I think they gave it. I just don't want to take it out, even if I want to. It's just like I don't want to like take kind of these stuff out. Unless they were die casts, like these original Cars die casts right here. If only they are. I mean, I want to take it out. It's just that it's stopping me, you know. Since this is my first Funko Pop, I just don't want to go ahead and lose half of its value once taken out of the box. So yeah, let's just do the best what we can do in here. You got here his yellow lightning bolt that he had in the vinyl wrap of his car in Cars 3. So this is from Cars 3, so a little heads up there. And you got here these kind of like sky blue or gray windows. I don't know if it's just me, kind of looks like a sky blue window. So yeah, and then you got there the Lightning McQueen signature. Okay, and then the 95, and you got the front piece. Go. Now you got there the front piece. You got his tongue sticking. That kind of reminds me of tongue light in McQueen. Got his headlights, the Rust Ease logo, all the good stuff. Lightning McQueen signature. Yeah, that's the best we can do here. So 95, and you got all that really great mud detailing. So it's a very nice and desirable piece, I gotta tell you that. The wheels, I think those are separate. It's part of the base. And here he is next to the Racing Center Tomika diecast. Here you go, a little heads up. It's just very desirable to get these kind of merchandise for the 20th anniversary. It's just very awesome, you know? Bizarre, obscure pieces that really just makes this franchise really worth collecting. Here's Chester Whipple filter. I really just want to compare them for the sake that it's based off of the Thunder Hollow scene from Cars 3. And what's unique about this, I get the expression over here. Yeah, I'll show you that. What is it? Okay, so that's the expression they had. I just want to show it the art image instead of the main pop because I really can't see it from there, or maybe you can see. So the facial expression kind of gets me the vibes from this picture right here. I'll pop it up on the screen. There you go. It's kind of like based off that expression. Do you get the vibes from that? It's kind of like based off that expression right there of McQueen when he was like afraid of Miss Fritter attacking him for no reason in Thunder Hollow. Maybe that's where Funko got that expression, which is very unique. If some Cars collectors are you're new to the community, maybe that's a little heads up that toy companies give little unique details that are not really they're not really noticeable to the fans unless you're like a really diehard Cars fan. If you've been like into the Cars community for years, maybe you would know like they put little gags on that for the toys, which is very nice. That's what makes the franchise more worth collecting, And yeah, and that basically wraps it all up for this review. Thank you guys for watching my review on the 20th anniversary Funko Pop Lightning McQueen. I'm sorry, my apologies if I've not taken this out of box. It's just that I really love to preserve it and keep it untouched in his box, I just really love how he looks. I mean, I don't want it, just really like the goodness of how it looks in the box, just really don't want to make me take it out, But I hope I did the best out of it, It's just that I really didn't want to take it out of the box, so yeah. But I hope that even so, I did a really good review or comparison of it to like your classic diecasts. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching the review on the 20th anniversary Funko Pop Lightning McQueen. This is Alex's Diecast Garage signing out, and I will see you guys next time.